Hi guys, and welcome back to Tea Time with Livvy. I hope you're all okay. I have a little special guest today, and it's my little buddy. Oh, he's come with me. But yeah, it's just me and buddy today, and I thought I'd give you I want to do like some topics and like kind of each episode that I'm on my own will have something like really juicy and something good to talk about. And today, I thought I would do influencing, the good, the bad, the ugly, and maybe just like the parts that you don't really see, and just like go into it a little bit because obviously it's my fucking job.
Tea time with Livvy. Tea time with Livvy.
What made me actually want to talk about this is, so basically on TikTok, when you post a video, usually TikTok automatically like filters comments for you, plus any filtered words that you've got set up. So on a video, usually in your comment section, you'd scroll down to the bottom and it would say reviewed comments, and then you click on them, and any that TikTok have either flagged or ones that contain any words that you've blocked, you either get the option to approve them and they'll go under your comment section, or decline them. So for ages, this reviewed comment section thing at the bottom of the comments has not been there. If you don't have any comments, it's not there to approve or decline. So I've been thinking, oh, fucking hell, some people, like, are people being nice? Do people like me now? And then today, I just thought, no, this has been a very, very long time since I've seen a review comment section. And I went into settings and basically privacy, and then you click comments and it says reviewed comments, and now all your reviewed comments are all there. So for months I have not been seeing nothing, and this morning it was like just something that I randomly clicked on, and guys, I have been gagged, literally fucking gagged. I honestly could not believe some of the stuff that people write underneath me posts, and I've just not been seeing. The saying, what you don't know doesn't hurt, is so true. I will not be clicking on that settings ever again, and I will not be having a look. Like, I don't care if TikTok's flagged it. It's been flagged for a reason. So basically, I just to basically get into it all and how it's going to relate to like influencing and everything else. We'll go to the beginning in a minute, but one of the comments said, so basically, these are my new shoes. I love them so much. And I bought myself a pair of Chanel shoes a few weeks back. And basically, these shoes I've actually had off Nat, like the dupes. I absolutely loved them. I had them on all the time. They went with so many different outfits, and I literally loved them. And then they got a little bit like worn in, do you know what I mean? They looked little bit rough around the edges. Not too rough, but I ended up giving them to my mum and said, oh, I'm just going to get a new pair. I said to my mum, do you know what though? To be honest with you, I said, if I was ever going to, because you know me, guys, listen, I don't like buying, like, I don't like wasting my money in that aspect. I swear to God, it's so funny with me because I waste my money on like shitty things when I actually probably could go out and buy myself fucking designer items, but I'd rather not. Like, it's just not where what I aspire to spend my money on. So long story short, I said to my mum, if I was ever going to buy myself something nice and treat myself to something, it would be them shoes, because I know that I'd get me wear out of them. When it comes to like a bright pink like Chanel bag, I'm never going to go and just drop thousands of pounds on a fucking pink bag that I'll probably wear a few times throughout the summer, and then it'll just collect dust on my shelves. You get what I'm saying? But with like actual like staple pieces that you're going to get your wear out of, then, you know, I could potentially be swayed. So anyway, long story short, well, nothing's ever fucking short with me, as you know, but I'll go and I thought, you know what, all summer I've worked, I've really fucking I've been doing the most, especially this year. I think with me podcast coming out, with I've just grown so much on like me TikTok and on other platforms, and I've been trying me fucking hardest, let me tell you right now. And I thought to myself, do you know what? I'm gonna treat myself. I'm gonna go and buy myself a pair of Chanel trainers, the ones I've got on, and I love them so much. And I would never usually go and splurge like that. Like, I like to it hurts my soul doing it. And it's probably the last time I'll do it for maybe another year, okay? But anyway, So at first I didn't put it on TikTok. Didn't put them on TikTok. Not saying that I've gone out and bought like a fucking Rolex or a fucking Chanel bag or something. I do get that it's trainers, but on the same note, I don't personally meet like with my audience and with like my type with the like vibes that I try and go with online. With like, I'm so open. If something's like fake, I'll tell you the truth about everything. Like for me, that's not embarrassing, and I like that. I hope to think that I've kind of, you know, influenced a few people into not being ashamed of going to buy your fucking jogs and getting about with them. Do you know what I mean? Because there's one thing about like growing up and when people, I was like that kid with like designers, but then when I think back, it was just such a waste of money because everything I'd bought when I was a kid, or well, got bought, it's like I no longer have, I've got rid of or give away or sold. Do you get what I'm saying? Like it's just such a waste and it's not an investment at all. But the reason I didn't post them straight away is because I did like take the cutest little pickies and like the little videos, and I was going to do like a little aesthetic post. But I just like sometimes it is a little bit like I don't ever want to come across, what's the word that I'm looking for here? Like, I don't know, unaware kind of. Like at the end of the day, fucking hell, look at the actual state of the country and people are struggling, and then I'm just like popping up a pair of fucking shoes that's just so expensive for a pair of shoes. Do you get what I'm saying? It's just something that I wouldn't really want to do. But then I end up getting rid of a lot of my clothes and having a little shopping spree, like buying some nicer autumn bits because all my clothes were just so, they're just all like, I don't even wear half the stuff in that wardrobe, so I got rid of so much. And then I thought, well, I'll give you a haul of all like my SARÉ stuff and all the other little bits that I'll show you as my shoes as well. So I showed them on TikTok anyway, and when I was on this reviewed section in my settings today, one of the comments was, oh my God, let me show you. Let me read it out word for word, quote unquote. Congrats, but don't ever say you've worked hard ever again. I haven't done a day's graft in your life. All right, James, mate. So let me tell you something right now about influencing and just my opinion. Like, I understand from the outside point of view. I do get it because I see both sides. Like, I really, really do. I've not always been an influencer, but I would probably say, and I haven't always seen the side to influencing that like where it is like a full-on job. For the first few years of me like doing it, even though I was still promoting things and doing things, I wasn't earning any money. Like I was literally like the odd little bit here and there. It was not insignificant. You get what I'm saying? And then you'd see like other influencers in it, and I do understand how it comes across. It's just like, oh fucking, and it's not a hard job. It's definitely not a hard job. Like Jesus Christ, I'm so blessed to be in this position, and I'm so lucky that I can call this work because I really do love it. Like my privacy, that's not anyone else's fault, that's mine. But I love sharing my life, but that comes with its cons. You get what I'm saying? Like people think that they fucking know everything about you because if you do share a lot online, even though you don't share everything, people will just assume that they know every single fucking detail about your life because you give people the impression that you know that they do, and I do let you in on a lot. And even though 95% of all my followers like use all want to see that and use all get the vibes, but then there's obviously them 5% of people that take the privacy a little bit weird. Like for example, this is my own fault. But when I moved, and obviously when I moved into the apartment, I'm going to show you. It's like that's part of my like job, like keeping you all up to date. If I was just like posting ad after ad after ad, and I wasn't really sharing like the personal side and all the other little bits as well, like I wouldn't be interested. People wouldn't come to me page. People wouldn't watch me. So even though your ads are where you make the majority of your money, it's like all the other videos, like your organic videos, are what keep people coming back. So like in my instance, me reset videos, like me funny videos where I'm just chatting shit, like just things like that, or me little vlogs, whatever. So for me, it's just like that was a big thing with the privacy situation. Like I've just been saying with my house, I don't regret anything, but I learn from my mistakes. And when I do buy like me next, because I would hope to buy next time, when I do eventually move or whatever, but I would be very careful about what I upload online. With the apartments, I'm not that bothered because I know I'm not staying there forever. But it's more like so weird because obviously it's like a glass house. Do you get what I'm saying? So it would have been hard for me anyway to like do content and show you things without you've been able to see like backgrounds of things and etc. etc. Like it's literally like a greenhouse. But for me, it's just like I'm sharing it with all my besties and like all of you, and like I've just said, 95% of you are normal. But then you get them absolute weirdos that like really look into things. And like the other day, I was literally on my TikTok and I started getting loads of DMs off people and I was like, what the fuck? So I was like, why is loads of people texting me? I was like, oh shit, I've posted me tits or something by accident. And I clicked on the DMs and it was like, someone's commented your address on your video. And obviously that's fucking scary. Do you get what I'm saying? Like it's weird like that. It's my fault. I'm partly to blame. But then on the same breath, I should be able to like not have to worry about people to go and try and find out where to live or just like weird shit like that. And for another example as well, when I first moved in, people were asking me how much rent to pay. I understand that you're all nosy and you're all curious. Like, I get in. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, I'm the fucking same. I'm a nosy little bitch. But then people started responding, like accounts with no profile picture, with no followers, how much rent I pay, where they've obviously looked into where I live and like somehow found it and stuff like that. And I just find that so fucking creepy. So that side of things is a little bit like, especially, I mean, I'm never really on my own anyway, ever. But like if I ever am, sometimes you do feel a little bit like, especially when people are literally putting your address on a TikTok account where thousands and thousands of people could see that comment. Thank God I noticed it like within the hour because of all my little besties texting me like giving me the heads up. But like say ever never, do you get what I mean? Like so many people can see that and it's fucking alarming. Like some of us need to seriously fucking get a grip, like trying to sabotage things for people. Do you get what I'm saying? Like that's another but then yeah, so that's the whole thing of like, oh, you've never worked a day in your life. I literally, the thing is with this as a job as well, especially the way I do it, like some people do like clothing hauls, that's their whole thing, or like makeup, but mine is like sharing my life. So every single thing that I do, I'm filming for you to see as well, whether I'm going on holiday. Like when I go on holiday, that's meant to be like the time where you're like chilling, but that's probably the time where I'm doing the most because everyone loves the holiday content. You get what I'm saying? I'm filming on my camera, on my fucking phone. I'm taking pictures for Instagram, videos for TikTok. Me fucking vlog on camera. I mean, literal hand. My bag is literally like the craziest fucking thing. If you've seen it, I've got about 5 fucking different cameras and everything. And I just think people don't take that into consideration. I'm not saying it's a hard job still, please. I'm not like trying to be like a fucking pity party or nothing like that. But it's just like, don't say that I don't put the graft in because I literally fucking like take so much pride in what I upload online. Like I try and make all my videos the best. I sit there for hours, and I mean hours. Then reset videos that everyone loves and they're so aesthetically pleasing. They can take me up to like 4 hours to edit, maybe even longer if it's like a big one. Like it's not like just as the simple case of always speaking to the camera and just uploading it and that's it. Do you get what I mean? Like I try my best with things. And another thing as well that people don't take into account, like, I mean, not all years obviously, but I'm just saying about that little 5%, is with me and like where I am now, this is like been like a very gradual process. You get what I'm saying? Like I've been doing this since I want to say I started posting like 2019. So 2020, 2021, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've been doing it for like 6 years now, I want to say, where I've been uploading, I've been putting myself out there. And where I'm at, like it's a very gradual, slow process where I've been. It's all organic, do you get what I mean? It's not like I've just posted. Like sometimes with TikTok and with certain like influencers, they'll like just post one video and that video will blow up and they'll gain so many followers from that one video and it's like that, you get what I mean? Whereas with me, it's like I have to post a lot of videos, I have to be consistent, and it's just slowly grown over the years, and I'm very happy where I'm at. Like, don't get me wrong, I don't like compare. I feel like comparison is the a thief of joy. So I am very grateful for where I'm at. But do you get what I'm saying? It hasn't just been like, an overnight thing where I've had like a few viral videos and it's like turned into my full-time job. This took like probably, I want to say like, like 4 years before I actually got a management and started earning like a living from it before that. And another thing that does me head in as well, oh my fucking God, is these people who are like, oh, you've never worked a day in your life. And also what the people I always get is, oh, your dad did. When I moved into the apartment, it was like daddy's money. I fucking wish it was daddy's money. Like, please dad, give me some fucking money again. Like, but there's one thing about me, and this is another thing people get misconstrued, or whatever the word is I have been very lucky in life and whereas like my parents do, like go out above and beyond for me, they always have since I was a kid. But from the minute I left school and the minute I went into college, I started working. I used to literally go to college 9 till 3, Monday to Friday, then walk from college to this call centre called Capita. Oh my God. From 4 till 8, and then get the bus home. Like, are you messing? I was doing that, and I was basically working full time because I was in college all day, every day. Then doing the fucking part-time job overnight. Like, it was a lot. You get what I'm saying? And then when I eventually ended up leaving college, I was like, I'm not staying in that call centre, because it was just the only reason that was obviously like so ideal for me to go to that where it was, and it was like because it was a bit far from mine, and obviously I never drove at the time, I was only a kid. But the reason that was so like easy for me is because it was right round the corner from the college I was in, so I was going to college every morning anyway. So and then when I left college, it was a bit of a mission. Do you get what I'm saying? So I did eventually end up leaving that job. I could not bear it, and that's when I ended up going to the taxi office, and I worked in a taxi office for years. I want to say, like, I mean, I got sacked. I was on and off. That me and that taxi officer, like a toxic relationship, honest to God. But I worked there for a while. I was literally on like, I don't even know, but with the amount, but by the end of the week, the amount of shifts, like the hours that I'd miss, because I'd be like, oh, I'll come in a bit, or I just never took it seriously. I was literally on buttons, and then I would earn little bits on the side off like Instagram and TikTok. But the thing is, for so many years, is I'd never had a management. I'd never even really known what a management was like. Like I didn't even really consider it, which is so weird now when I think back, because I honestly don't know what I ever done without a fucking manager. But you don't know your prices. You don't know what your interaction is, and like where you are at. You don't know how much you should be charging. So I'm saying to people, like, oh yeah, this much, and then when you actually get a manager and like they sort all your prices out, and they like basically put like show it's insane. So I was basically undercutting myself for fucking years and years. God knows how much I was earning all these brands, and I was doing it for either free or absolute pennies. So when people say, oh yeah, blah blah blah, everything that the position that I'm in now in my life, and like all the amazing people that I've got around me, like that hasn't just come easy. I have put the hard work in. So basically, yeah, James, if I want to buy myself a pair of Chanel shoes, I fucking will. And don't ever tell me that I'm not a grafter, because I fucking graft my ass off all the fucking time. I'm literally always doing something. If I'm not editing videos, I'm not filming, you should see my iPad. Like, oh my God, I'm planning content ideas. Like, I'm constantly writing things down. My brain's just 24/7. That is like probably one of the cons of the job. Listen, the job, the pros of it override the cons of it, yeah, because like my main thing that I love, my number one that I love, and I know people will be like, oh, it's obviously your income, which, don't get me wrong, that's a fucking absolute perk, and it's unreal, and I love that. But like I've just said, I've done it for years just out of love of it, and I earned no money, and that hasn't changed. Like that won't ever change. I do it like more because I just love it, and I love vlogging my life, and I love doing it all. I love all yous, but my main thing about it is yous. Like, I know I always say this to people, but I feel like I'm, as much as sometimes you think, oh yeah, I wish I had like this moment, this like turning point in my career where everything changes overnight, because that can happen. You could literally post a TikTok and you like your whole life could change if that blew up. Like, it's literally the case. And I know people might be thinking, oh, shut up, but no, I'm being serious. You don't realize how much one video could like really change everything for you, or you could just become like just a viral creator overnight. Like, you don't ever know what's around the corner. But whenever that day comes, I'll be obviously grateful for it, but I'm also very grateful for the slow growth of it, because I feel like I've really built like a relationship with it. We're not scratching today, my love. I feel like I've really built like a close relationship with my followers. Like, that's one thing that I do always say to like people, and the way that yous all react to me videos, and to anything that I ever upload, it's because like I get such good interaction on all of my stuff, and I'm so fucking grateful for it. And I do feel like that is because over the years we've all like kind of grew up together, and that's my favourite part of it. I feel like it's not every like, I feel like a lot big chunk of my followers, obviously if you knew them, maybe not, but like a lot of yous go way back, do you know what I mean? And I feel like we've all got that like relationship where you just support everything I do. This video is sponsored by I'm So Pretty Official. As a valued trade customer, you will receive luxury hair extensions at a discounted price, and you will also have your own account manager. At I'm So Pretty Official, there are 14 different shades available, as well as custom colours. They also offer lengths from 16 inch to 32 inch, and you can also get different styles of hair, from wets to nanos to tapes. So guys, you are going to be getting exclusive discounts, tailored prices, and you are going to have access to next day delivery if you order before 1 p.m, and you can get same day delivery if you are local. The best part about it is, even though it's a trading account, you will still have access to different options on how to pay. There is actually an option that is called Pretty Now Pay Later, and you can use that and basically pay with Klarna and ClearPay on your Clear account. To set up your trading account today, visit I'm So Pretty Official and get it all set up. Bye. It's crazy as well, is another thing that I really want to go on into. This kind of blends into the friendships, and like how your life also kind of goes a little bit, like a lot of things change when you start doing this as a job, in the sense of like when you start doing well for yourself, or when people see that you're, you know, happy and you're enjoying what you're doing. It's like you get more love off strangers online that I've never met you, that don't know you, than what you do off like your closest people around you. Do you know what I mean? The amount of people you probably get, so like, you probably would assume that people in this industry like have so many friends, because you obviously see like posts and TikToks and all the rest of it. But I do feel like this job can be quite a lonely job. Like, I'm obviously 7 days of the week I'm at home. I'm obviously busy doing things, filming, blah, 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 but I'm on my own. Like, when I used to work in the taxi office, even though I hated it, you go in and you get to have a little jangle with your work bestie, and do you get what I'm saying? You get that side of it. I was literally saying to my managers a few weeks ago, like, this podcast and me filming this podcast is probably like one of the best things that I could possibly be doing, because it just gets me out the house, and I know that every week on this day I'm like up and I'm out and I'm filming, and it's just like I enjoy coming here, do you know what I mean? I enjoy like seeing the girls, having a little catch up, and without that, like, it would be very much over the phone, message, meetings over Zoom, like all that shit. So I really think that this breaks it up a lot for me, which is good for my fucking brain cells, honest to God. But yeah, I do think it becomes sometimes a little bit like, I don't know, like everything's just online, and then like your friends say, if like your friends in this industry that you have, they turn into work friends, even if they wasn't like even if they wasn't at one point. I feel like if they're doing it as well, then it's just like not all the time. Doesn't involve everyone, but like every interaction kind of includes something to do with work, whether you're going to shoot pictures, whether you're filming videos, but like, do you get what I'm saying? So sometimes you kind of lose them like normal friends, like, do you know what I'm saying? And it's just a little bit, that's probably a con of it, I would say. Like, yeah, it's a bit strange at times. I mean, I'm used to it now, obviously, but sometimes I think, like, if I was single and I wasn't with George, touch wood, bud, like, what the fuck? I'd live on my own. It would be a fucking different ballgame. Like, I'm lucky I've got me little rock at home. Do you get what I'm saying? Where I'm, like, I don't get like that, but it could be like that. And the single girlies, if you live alone and all that, like, single mums, anything, my hat actually goes off to you. So, yeah, like, that's just... And another, oh my God, I just cannot cope. And the review section, the comments were vile. Like, some of them, I just think, oh my God. Another thing as well that I just can't wrap my head around, like, if I don't like someone, no one could make me watch that person. Like, even if that person popped up on my For You page, like, I'd just scroll or even more block. Like, I'm such a blocker. So I've got the option to do that. Like, I'm not there in your room forcing you to watch my videos. Like, I understand that I'm not everyone's cup of tea, and that, you know, it's not everyone's my cup of tea. I don't aspire to be liked by fucking every single person in the whole world. Like, I couldn't care less, but, like, there's no need to leave a little negativity in me fucking comment sections. Do you get what I mean? Someone commented and put, I'm convinced she's stoned in every video she uploads. That's not a troll comment. I think that some people might just assume that, but guys, I'm not stoned. I do not smoke. Every now and then, not even every now and then, like, literally... No, like, I don't. There's one friend that I have that when we're together, we will have a little smoke, but we're together like every few months, to get what I'm saying. But other than that, I do not smoke. If I was stoned every day, oh my God, mate, I don't know how people function. Like, first of all, I'd be fucking absolutely huge, because the munchies I get, I swear, it's like me stomach turns into like a bottomless pit of, like, just emptiness where it just never fills up. It's so funny. Like, it's funny for the one night, but not for the whole week. I would literally be huge. I'd be back in Turkey at messing. But yeah, I feel like a lot of questions when people ask me about, like, how I got into it. That was just like how I got into it. Realistic, what I've just said to you. Like, I feel like don't expect to start something and, like, don't expect to start TikTok, for example, and then straight away be earning thousands a month. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, you've just got to be, like, very authentic. You've got to be, like, true to yourself. Like, I don't care about, like, telling you about things like when George is doing me head in, or if I'm having, like, a bad time and I'm going through something. I'm very open, and I like an open book with things like that, because I feel like when I started, I've obviously already told you about the trolling when I first begun on one of my first episodes, and where I told you about me ending up going to get a load of surgery. And, like, that's another thing that I would never have done that if I stayed in a normal job. Do you know what I mean? Because I wouldn't have this constant waking up, like, every single day to people being, like, vile about the way you look. Like, it's a constant fucking, there's always comments. And the minute that you fix one issue, or that you fix one insecurity about yourself, whether it's your weight, whether it's your, like, lips, if you got lip filler, whether it's your teeth, then people, when you do this as a job, then they go on to the next thing. Like, I've come to the conclusion now that I'm never going to be perfect through someone else's eyes, especially who does not fucking like me anyway. I come to this conclusion a very long time ago, and not to change who I am because I want to prove a lot of people like that. Do you get what I'm saying? They're the people that need the fucking help and the actual fucking mental fucking surgery, never mind physical, because they're just, like, such unhappy, deprived people that they just hate on fucking others. Do you get what I'm saying? But if you are, like, wanting to ever start it, like I said to you before, the pros definitely outweigh the cons. You build, like, such a amazing, like, little community of people who literally support you. They check in on you. Like, I'm not even messing. Like, some of my followers are literally, like, they text me more than me fucking mum. Like, every video that underneath, like, commenting, whether it's even just emojis, whether it's, like, they just always make themselves, like, noticed, and that is the most rewarding feeling in the world. Plus, you obviously can earn money off doing something you love. You're more or less your own boss in a way. Like, do you get what I'm saying? Even though your managers are there. They're there to like keep you on track and like kick you up the arse, which I definitely fucking need, because sometimes like I am a bit of a nightmare. And that's why I would definitely not be. I probably wouldn't be doing this as a job now. Like I'd still do it, but it wouldn't be a job if I didn't have them, because honest to God, you know, I have things on my to-do list, yeah, and they're there for about 5-6 months. And it'll be something so simple to like the point that it'll literally take me 5 minutes to do, and I'll put it off, and then I'll finally do it and think, fucking hell, I should have done that 6 months ago. So that's, but what I mean by your own boss is obviously you decide like what days you're going to film on, what days you're going to do this. Like you've got deadlines, of course, but you work around yourself, which is a perk to say the least. But I feel like me advice to anyone younger watching, like I said, when the con is obviously you do get nasty people, but you get nasty people in any environment. I just think the one thing I do hate though, oh my God, I hate this so much, is the opinion, the people, you know, the little stupid cunts that say all these horrible things, and they have the opinion, well, you decided to do this as a job, so don't be an influencer if you don't want to get trolled. Like that is a whole thing now. Like people, a lot of even other people who aren't trolls agree with, well, don't put your life online if you don't want people's opinions. You don't walk around the street and see people and think and say, oh my God, you're fat. Do you get what? Excuse me, you're fat, you need to lose weight. Oh my God, look at the state of what she's got on. Or oh my God, look at her teeth, look at this, look at that, you're ugly, by the way. Just letting you know, you would never fucking do it. Like you would never walk around and give strangers in real life abuse, but online you have got no boundaries. Like you literally give anyone abuse, but then like I've said, the older I've got and the longer I've been doing it, I do like start to realise that it just boils down to the fact that they hate on you because like I'm not saying it in a cocky way, but they hate on you because they know that you're like happy doing what you're doing, and they're probably not happy with whatever path that they're on currently, but instead of fixing that, they're too busy focusing on trying to bring you down. Do you get what I'm saying? They want to make your space and your work environment online so horrible, because I do find that when it does get like really bad, that I do pull back naturally, like on the sense of like, oh, I'm not posting, I'll go a little bit quiet, you know what I mean? Because it does hurt, fucking hell. It doesn't matter like how many times it happens over and over again, it still fucking hurts your feelings. Like everyone's just a human, but that's the best way to look at it. Like I'm at a point in my life where I'm happy with me job, I'm happy with who I've got in my life, so therefore I would never find the time to go and sit there and make fake accounts and troll people. And if you do that, you're a sad individual, like you really are, and you do need help. Like I'm sorry, but you do. Like I feel like we should give you the mental health hotline right now on the screen, like a number that you can call and you can speak to and get your anger out, because it's just not normal. It's unhealthy for you. Honest to God, you're going to give yourselves grey hair hating this much, because and another thing that you will find as well with trolls is that it's 9 times out of 10 it's the same people on different accounts. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong, sometimes you'd attract new haters, which is common, but like you can tell if you block one account and then it comes back, they're always similar comments, they spell words the same. Like it's fucking strange. So they're basically stalkers too. Oh my God, you keep me out, honestly. But let me say. But yeah, I do think as well, when it comes to like me being open to hate and trolls and all the rest of it, is I'd like, I've said this before and I'll say it again as well, but because I am so open about things and I let you in on things, and people find that weird, people find that so like strange that I can be myself so openly online, and that I'm okay with that. I'm not afraid to be who I am. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm not afraid to speak on like, I don't know, just sensitive subjects that people kind of shy away from, because the reason that I'm not like that is because we're all the same. Like you talk about, and me doing this as a job makes me realise that I'll talk about something and be like, oh my God, fucking hell, I've been tracking my fella on Find My iPhone for 2.5 years, so I'm known, and all the girls are like, me too, I thought I was the only one, you make me feel normal. When people tell me I make them feel normal, or I make them feel seen, or I make them feel heard, like that is one of the fucking up there in my top 3 best compliments that you can get, because that is my main job when it comes to this. Like, as much as I love influencing yous to buy a cute fucking tracky, makeup, hair, all the rest of it, my main thing is to just like open up a conversation and, you know, talk about things that young girls, older women, like I have so many older followers. My mum was in Reminisce on the weekend, and all like women her age were like, we love your daughter, we love you getting selfies with my mum. And I just love that I've created this space for women, for the gays, for the boys, even some boys, where you can come, you can just like switch off, you can laugh, and you can relate to things that I'm saying, and it's like, oh my God, maybe I'm not a fucking nutter, or oh my God, like when I talk about like me weight situation and how I deal with like me body image and everything like that, makes you feel heard and seen, and that to me is, that's why I'm saying the pros definitely outweigh the cons, because even though some people find that so weird that I'm having an uncomfortable conversation for thousands and thousands of people to watch, like I said, 95% of them are all sitting there like, oh my God, I'm so glad I've listened to this today, I'm so glad I've heard it. So that will always be top tier feeling. But yeah, and another thing as well is when I go on about these filter comments that I've found, I've literally screenshotted them all as well. People like to try and belittle you, do you know what I'm saying? People always try and like to just make you feel like a cunt, to say the least. Like, they like to make you feel like, haha, they're laughing at you, and that you're like embarrassing because, you know, if you're talking about something, or they'll try and like make you feel ashamed over something. Come here, my little boy. And it's so funny because I just think to myself, like, who has got the last laugh here? Because I'm literally doing what I love. I'm filming videos for the living of just me life, and you think that you can come and call me a few things, or like, for example, when I just done a podcast with Laura, you obviously would have seen it, Laura Pimlet, which is Paddy the baddie's wife, and basically has like a little like TikTok that we done, just to like get it out. When it launched, we wanted to post this TikTok, and we used like one of the viral sounds of Paddy, and I was like, we're Scousers, no, I'm a Scouser, we don't get knocked out, or something like that. And we obviously done it because that's a fucking fella. Then the comments were like, oh, this girl's from Runcorn, by the way. Bear in mind, all I said was, I'll say it before and I'll say it again. That's all I fucking said. We used the sound because obviously it's fucking her, but her husband, you know what I'm saying? The man on the sound. So, and then people are like, she's from Runcorn, blah, 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 this whole Scouser thing. And people, that's like one that I get all the time, oh, you will, you this, you that. Listen, I couldn't give 2 fucks yet that I don't even live in Runcorn anymore, for 1. But for 2, I couldn't give 2 shits that my mum, that we moved to Runcorn. I'm not from Runcorn. I lived there from the age of probably like 11, 12, and I lived there till I moved out recently. I've wanted to move back to Liverpool. I can move back to Liverpool tomorrow if I wanted to, but I like being out the way. I like being out the mix. I like living my peaceful little life in the middle of nowhere, okay? And if that makes me a wool, then so be it. I do not care. I really couldn't give 2 fucks, but it's just the way people say it, and then like the comment will get like likes. And when their comment gets likes, it's not like Facebook where you can see who's liked the comment. You can't see, and it's just like, they try and make you feel like, haha, like they're buzzing off you, do you know what I'm saying? But you're sitting there watching me, putting even, like, you're just sitting there interacting with my video by commenting, by liking. When you comment on someone's video, can I just say that you are basically boosting the algorithm? So if I posted a video and I got loads of comments, because TikTok sees it as, oh, this is like obviously going viral, or people are commenting so much, it'll boost it onto even more people's For You pages, which pays me, and just in general is going to have a better effect on anything that I do, because the more people that are seeing me and the more people that are coming to my page and following me, then the more money I'm going to make. So next time that you want to sit there and try and be like, she's not even a Scouser, blah, 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 carry on calling me a wool. Call me a wool a million times in the comment sections, because like I said, you're only fucking making me be able to afford to live in wool land. And let me tell you, it's not fucking cheap. So Thank you very, very much. And just for your information, I lived in Liverpool for over 10 years. I probably have a Scouser I probably literally have more of a Scouse upbringing than you. Like, there's not a more Scouse than my family, let me fucking tell you right now, okay? Just because we moved to a fucking quieter area, which is, by the way, fucking 10 minutes away from where we used to live anyway, and I don't have purple bins or whatever fucking colour bins I should have, does not mean I am not a Scouser. I am morally still a Scouser. I love Scousers more than anything, and my families are all Scousers, so I will always count myself as a Scouser. I'm never going to say, oh yeah, I'm a wool now, do you know what I'm saying? But if you think that it embarrasses me or it makes me feel a certain way, like I said, it doesn't. It just makes me laugh because I love it. I literally love it. I wake up every morning and all I can hear is birds, different exotic birds tweeting outside my house. I live in such nature and wonderfulness, and I'm very grateful. So, fuck you. I don't like living in cities. I don't like cities. I mean, it's not that I don't like them, but I could never live in one. Like, even when I drive up to Manchester to film this every week, I can't even deal with, like, the road sense that people have in cities. I couldn't do it, guys. Me and my buddy live a very, very, very comfortable life, don't we, bud? With all of our nature around us and oxygen from the trees. So fuck you. But that's just probably a little bit of the good, the bad and the ugly. Say hello. And I am going to end that there today. But like I've just said to you, anyone who's watching this who's considering starting social media, if you're scared to post a video, if you're scared about what people are going to say, let me tell you now, people are always going to say things, no matter if you're doing something that you hate or if you're doing something you love. So you might as well make it worthwhile and do something that you truly love doing. And any opinions that are made about you, let me tell you, you're only talked about when you're doing something good. So you must be doing something right for people to be really, like, wanting to fucking speak on you so much. Do you know what I'm saying? So I am going to leave that there. But if you are one of the people that always watch me, leave lovely comments and just support me in all that I do, I love you all so much and I appreciate you. And if you're a troll, I hope you eat shit tonight for tea. And I will see you next week. Love yous. Bye.
Tea time with Livvy.